Welcome to the Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. They'll play this one here in Phoenix before the Suns head back out on the road. Presently in last place in the West, this is a team searching for answers.
Kevin, the streak has been very difficult since this team has struggled of late, and the struggles may continue. They've got a really tough challenge against this team.
Let's check out Pittsburgh's starting lineup. We've got Williams, also Bol out there. Harrison Barnes is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Dort in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Dort. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And the regular season approaching its conclusion, Clark. Some have suggested pushing back the regular season permanently.
You know what, Kevin? I would love to push back the regular season and reduce the number of games. Now, that would be an idea that I would be willing to try to get some traction for.
And it's the Suns with the ball. After the basket by Pittsburgh on the other end. Williams. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Man, he's excellent off that pick and roll. A dynamic scorer. Defensively, you've got to play Williams to score the ball in that situation.
Three-pointer, Lillard. They grab their own miss. And the dunk by Bol.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Simmons. After the basket by Pittsburgh on the other end. Williams gets the bucket.
And such a confident player. Williams knows he has the trust of his coaches and teammates to take those shots.
Now, here's Bol. Barnes outside. 5 on the clock. Taken away by Williams. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Tries again. Simmons. Pittsburgh pulls it in.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And the dunk by Bol.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
And here are the Suns now. After the basket by Pittsburgh on the other end. Simmons passes to Marjanovic. The kick out to Williams. 4 on the clock. He's off on that one. And the force going the other way now. Here's Bol. Toppin with the steal. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Running so smoothly. Williams saw the opening. Nothing but points for him when he gets in that position.
Pass to Williams. Lillard against Simmons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And it's Williams. That time the assist by Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one. They time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
That's a 2 from Lillard. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Bol, that's good.
A towering presence that is Bol. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Williams scanning the floor. And here's Simmons for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, and
It's been all about Lou Williams for Phoenix. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And so, in the game for the Force, Cole is out there with Williams. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Dort in at the 2 spot.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
The Suns shooting their first free throw tonight. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. No good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
That one drops for him. 8 points for Bol.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Lillard outside. And Lillard gets double teamed. Dort passes to Barnes. It's good. Barnes has got his first bucket of the night.
Boy, strength and body control on display there from Barnes. I tell you what, he's got a competitive spirit to him. He doesn't want any defender to get the better of him.
Toppin dishes to Williams. Here's the floater.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And stolen by Lillard. And now Lillard running the floor all by himself. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
On the wing, Williams. 8 points for him. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Simmons against Lillard. 16 feet away. Pittsburgh pulls it in. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Count that one.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And stolen by Barnes. Ball kicks to Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard. Suns trail by 7. Here's Williams. That one's off. Still out of sync.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Hey, and Barnes not playing around when he gets near the bucket. When he has the ball deep inside, he's looking to bang it.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. Pittsburgh leading by 7. Lillard looking around. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Lillard's got the lead up to 10 now for the Force.
And how about Lillard just being aggressive here on offense? He can heat up quickly, just
And it's Pittsburgh with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the... Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He had 12 points, 3 assists, and it's just about time.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Toppin is out there with Marjanovic. Then it's Simmons. Then there's Harris. And it's Williams at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Clock at 6. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebound by the Suns. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. The pass to Marjanovic. Over Barnes. And the shot is good. The Pittsburgh League has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Marjanovic.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Lillard against Simmons. And it's Damian Lillard with the 3. Lillard's got 15 points.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Williams passes to Harris. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, Tobias Harris is a great scorer, and he's had multiple NBA stops, and I think you just have to simply say this guy has always been wanted.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's Dort. He's guarded by Williams. 3-pointer, Lillard. Toppin pulls it in. Suns trail by 9. Harris looking it over. He dishes it to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. And that one's good. Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to him.
Lillard outside. Count that bucket.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Outside Williams. Pittsburgh pulls it in. Dort passes to Bull. Nobody near Barnes. It's good from long range. And it's a 12-point Force lead.
Decision-making of Barnes is really solid. Knows he has the green light to fire as soon as he catches the pass, and that's what he does.
Toppin with it. Lillard picks him up. It's blocked. They retain possession. For 3, Williams. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got assist number 7 for him tonight. Pittsburgh leading by 9. Here's Lillard. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Up top, Simmons. Covered by Lillard. Lillard against Simmons. To the inside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
There's 53 seconds left here in the third quarter. Lillard outside. Lillard throws it down.
Boy, I love watching Lillard turn on the Jets, using that astounding speed to blaze past the defenders.
Simmons passes to Harris, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Inside, here's Williams. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 6 points for Williams.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Marjanovic, and it's blocked. Here's Dort. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Harris. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. So he gets them both. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. No good that time. And it's Pittsburgh feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Pittsburgh looking at who they've got out there. Williams is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's Bull. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Dort in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Dort. Here's Lillard. And then Lillard slams it in.
Don't let his height fool you. Lillard can rise up with the best of them.
And stolen by Bull. Over Williams. And there's Pittsburgh with another bucket. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Force.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And that one's good. Marjanovic. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Right side, Williams takes a shot at the elbow. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Outside, Simmons passes it to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Well, he's an elite shooter with a lot of sweet spots. Defenses have to mark and keep an eye on Harris from mid-range.
Dort passes to Lillard. Pass to Williams. And it's good for 2. And the Force lead by 19.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Simmons passes to Marjanovic. Williams for 3. Pittsburgh pulls it in.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them, huge margin of victory for the Force.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Lillard.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's Dort. Dishes to Lillard. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Makes it off the glass.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
And that one falls for Williams.
We always talk about it. I mean, those second-round picks who turn out to be gems, no one thought Williams would end up at the free throw line as much as he does.
Here's Lillard. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. No good from Moore. Here is Lillard. And so the Force take the win to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight.